Welcome back to Wayne's Arcade World for a Sunday evening, almost Monday morning live stream. And yep, we're back by popular demand in EarthBound. Onett, in particular. This is part 3. Some of you have been asking for it, in particular Tyler. So we're going to go and play around with this for a little bit. I don't know if we're just going to do exclusively this game. We might go into some other SNES stuff. But we're going to kind of explore around here a little bit because I have the guidebook. I have the EarthBound Player's Guide by Nintendo. Found this thing online sometime back after the first live stream. And I have about 39 pages printed out of this. This is all the introduction stuff and the first 2 levels, I guess, if you want to say. So, Onett and then Tucson, which we're going to try and get to. This thing is a step-by-step guide to get to this entire game. It's about a total of 150-something pages. Through all, like, 7 worlds or whatever it is. Yeah, this is going to be a journey, to say the least. I don't know if I'm ever going to actually be able to get through this entire game. But you guys have been asking for it. So we're going to do this at least a little bit. And maybe go into a little more SNES or NES stuff after that. We're just going to go around the town, I guess. There is kind of a guide as far as what we're supposed to do to eventually get down to Tucson. We have to go to the arcade, fight some bad guys. We're supposed to get a key from the mayor. If any of you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. I know we're supposed to kind of just go through, level up, get good equipment, which makes us better at the fights and stuff like that. That's kind of the gist of it as far as I can tell. Again, this RPG sort of type strategy games never was my strong suit. I didn't play a ton of them as a kid. I was doing racing games and shoot 'em ups and all that sort of thing, Doom and Descent and Car and Driver, Mario Kart, all the racing games, Need for Speed, that sort of thing. So, I didn't do a ton of strategies. I was into the original Zelda. At some point, we're going to go back into Zelda as well. I do have that on the little mini NES, but Zelda was probably the closest I came to a strategy game. Outside of like Mario Brothers, if you want to consider Mario Brothers strategy. But again, that's kind of start to finish. Not a lot of choice, You kind of go from one point to the other. This is a whole other world that I'm not used to, but it's cool. So let's get this thing started. Yeah. So not sure. Hopefully, Tyler, you've been asking for this. Hopefully, you catch me tonight. Otherwise, you can watch this later if you want. There we go. All right, let's get you guys set up. Let's just get going with this. Get you on the old tripod here. This thing has been working great. One of my best purchases. That I got off of a gift card, but still, this thing has been great. I still need to figure out the mic situation at some point. Not a big rush. I mean, I still haven't technically got my Google payment yet. I don't know if that's coming this month or next month. It's kind of a fuzzy subject that I still don't understand. So we're going to be going through this. There's going to be parts of this probably too where I'm kind of like reading this, trying to figure it out myself. I would like to get to the Tucson world today, but honestly, I don't know if it's how long this technically would take. So again, here's our guide. But thank you. There's a lot of introduction to characters and stuff here. I just finally got this thing printed a couple days ago. I haven't read through it too deep. So there's different worlds on this. So we're in Onett. Then the next world is Tucson. Again, kind of 1, 2, 3. You're going to see the theme here. And then Threed, Threed. And then the fourth one, for whatever reason, is called Winters. And then there's something about a DDD News Science Club. I don't know. Dusty Dunes. So Dusty Dunes after the Winter's Guide. Then there's Fourside. So now we're back to the numbering theme. Fourside, Summers, Vacation. And then Yeah, then there's a couple things. I don't know if these are worlds, but there's Dalam, and then Scaraba Papyrus, Cave of the Past, and the Final Battle. So there you go. So I'm just kind of getting me here. A lot of this is stuff we've done with original, kind of the first part of it, and goes over the mechanics, you know, name your characters, all that sort of thing. A little bit about the game screen. I'm going to switch the colors of this though. I had it yellow because of Easter, but if I'm going to read this thing, I need to get more standard color. There we go. That's better. Let's make this a little easier for me to read my old age. Yeah, it kind of goes over to how to fight. Let's see here. Using the ATM. Alright, so now we went through all the introduction, and then now this is the actual travel guide here. Again, this was something that was for purchase through Nintendo. I'm sure you could like pick this up at like Toys R Us. I used to have a lot of the Nintendo Powers that would have guides like how to get through like every single hint and cheat, if you want to call that, for like Super Mario 3. And I had a full guide for Mario 64. I want to get back into Mario 64, but I haven't found my Switch game for that yet. That's kind of something that I really, really want to do. Alright, so now we're getting to the part for Onett. There's like a travel shopping guide. I don't know. So I guess his original home is in Onett. We just had to get to like, he's kind of on the outskirts of town or whatever. Yeah, so one of the things is to defeat okay, so pose for the local photographer, we did that. Don't miss a visit to the Onett Public Library. The libraries are very friendly and helpful. You can learn about control of functions, etc. And then get your map. There's talk about a secret clubhouse. So one of the things here is it says to go to, there's a secret clubhouse. Yeah, the sharks are the bad guys. And anyone who wants to kind of help me out here, very appreciated. Well, thank you. You're pretty cute yourself. Okay, so that said, you'll meet a kid who asks if you want to take his place guard in the clubhouse. He's just kidding, and he won't let you in if you offer. But if you search in the trees directly below the clubhouse, you'll find a hidden path that leads into it. Okay. I think I'm still going to do auto fight for this stuff. Again, we don't have a lot of points right now, so... While that's going on, I'm just going to be kind of reading this. Yeah, we won. We got 3 experience points. Yeah, the only thing it says, it doesn't really say how to get to the clubhouse. We got a cookie. Okay, cool. I'm guessing it's in... Oh, there it is. Okay, well, we found it. Can we go in? Oh, we can! Yeah! All right, let's talk to some people. I'll give you my Mr. Baseball cap. Okay, I know you've wanted it for a long time. Best cap for someone really brave like you. Awesome. I had a dream about you when you're traveling with a cute girl. Alright. Kind of liking where this story's going here. If the dream comes true, say hi to her for me. After all, I'm single. Well, I mean, I get you, bro. I appreciate you letting me know. I know it's kind of hard to, be... You've grown since I last saw you. When did you last see me, dude? You're beginning to look like a man. Well, thank you. You're so cool. I like these dudes. I think I really like you. Well, you know what I mean. Okay, well. So, that's not awkward. Alright, so... Cool. Let's equip... Do we equip the hat? Yeah. Nothing for our body. Nothing for our arms. I know we're supposed to get like a better weapon. That will help when we go to the arcade where the bad guys are. That's kind of the gist I got of that. Okay, so that's done. What else did it say about Onett here? Again, yeah, visiting the library for the map. Like $128 for a lucky sandwich, that's kind of thing. You gotta eat some of the food and cookies to get stuff too. Alright, here's a few things here. When you first visit the police station, no one will be very helpful or have anything very interesting to tell you. Just talk to everyone and note what they say. Later, when you return from the giant step, you'll have hands full at the station. When you're running low on energy and before you set off for side trips, stop off at the bakery to buy some rolls, cookies, or sandwiches. They'll refill your energy, put you back in the pink. City Hall. Something's up at City Hall and it's not the morale of the workers. For some reason, most of them are unhappy with the mayor. If you try to see the mayor now, you'll be turned away. The secretary tells you need to have an appointment, but she won't make one for you. You'll have to come back later. Hotel Onett. When you're low on energy and PSI, hours by night, Hotel Onett. It costs $35 per night, but it's a bargain. When you wake, be sure to get a copy of the newspaper. So, do we have like $10 only. Jeez, we're kind of poor. If you follow the trail west of town, you'll come upon a side cabin that's for sale. The real estate there will give you the hard sell, but don't fall. The house may have a great view, but it's no parking at $7,500. Holy crap. Gossip around town says there's a tough guy at the arcade who calls the shots. Around town, the sharks. Yes, as you walk around town, the boys in black will pick on you, so keep wide berth unless you're trying to build your experience level. When you're building experience, take them all on. Hit the arcade after you thoroughly check out the town, and when you're fully stocked with supplies. I don't think we are. Head for the arcade. The state-of-the-art Fun Palace is a 2-story facility packed with the latest arcade games. Downstairs, you'll have to fight a couple of sharks who don't like strangers. Try out on their turf, though. In the yard behind the arcade, you'll find Frank, the leader of the sharks. When you talk to him, the fight will begin. When you think the fight is over, think again. Frank is backed up by Frankenstein, a mechanical robot. Yeah, and then from there... And then it talks about the caves After you defeat Frank, then you go to the mayor's office. This time, a secretary will greet you warmly and invite you upstairs to meet the mayor. And then he'll be so grateful he took care of sharks that he'll give you a key to the little cabin north of town. The cabin was locked up because the sharks had trashed it. It's still a mess, but that doesn't matter. You're only going to walk through it, not stay there. And yeah, that's kind of what we're doing right now. Again, it's kind of weird because this isn't something like I'm kind of used to speed running, like Mario or whatever, you know? Hey, Tyler, good to see you. Sorry to check the, yeah, we got our guidebook here. So that's part of it. We've just been kind of talking about what they supposedly want us to do through here. Again, I've not really... I only have like $10 on me. So, like, I can't even buy much of supplies before I go to the arcade, which seems to be the goal. What does this guy do? Let's we talk to him. I am not your enemy. I'm simply your average run-of-the-mill mole. Would you like some hints on fighting enemies? Sure. Listen carefully. My hint involves which way you are facing when a battle with an enemy occurs. If you allow enemies to approach you from your back or side, they may get a surprise opening attack. When they approach you this way, your TV screen, I mean the world in front of you will show a red swirl for a second. On the other hand, if you approach an enemy from the back or side, you may get a surprise opening attack. In that case, your TV, oops again, the world in front of you shows a green swirl. That means always fight to your advantage. Okay, I did read this in the guide as well. Giant step. The cave's a giant step. So yeah, this is north of the top of Mountain Danger. Did not enter. And now he got it for back, so he gets the opening attack. You know, I gotta call Dad, maybe, like, have him give me some money. I heard there's a big footprint on the hilltop behind the shack. I haven't seen it myself. It's just a rumor. This shack was locked by someone from City Hall, so we can't use it. Here's your hint that you gotta get the key from City Hall. It's closed because a punk named Frank may have trashed the place. Again, that's ultimately our, like, boss from this level. We can't even change clothes, and hotels are too expensive. Not much over here. And again, we do have our map here. We have to get to... I don't know if we can get food. I know if we go... There's the library. Yeah, the library, I think, also has the free phone where we can call Dad. Maybe I get... Okay, I know what that was. Okay. I didn't even see that, Crow. Alright, we got more experience points. Another cookie. Is this the library? It says, puss, whoops, whisper. Whisper, puss, puss, shush. What if someone was like, overhears us? Right, whisper. Puss puss, wahaha, you jerk, because he 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 he. Okay, well I guess I can't go in there. What the heck's going on there? Alright, this dude looks cool. Who are you talking? I'm talking to this dude here. A girl named Miss. Yeah, yeah. We named Miss earlier. A girl named Miss lives in Tucson. Her mother runs a preschool out of the home. Okay, I think I've heard the story. But I heard Miss is really special. Yes, she is. Why is she special? Because she comments on all my videos and she joins my live streams. I forgot to ask. Oh well. Alright. Can me read that? I don't know. Look at a beautiful Onett, the wildflower of Eagle Land. Wonderful. If you're trying to sell us a newspaper, go away. We don't read the paper and we don't want any milk either. Okay, bro. Ooh, what's in here? Well, this is a cute place. I don't know. Have we still been here yet? City Hall is to the east, you know, where the sun rises. Cool. You got anything, Hey, where's my weapon? Got a little cookies. Should we eat a cookie? Okay, cool. You got some money? I can really use some money. Can I sleep in your bed? No, okay. Alright, well, it was fun talking to you. Yes. Hello, you. I moved here from the way next town. In the next town, there is the, what is the name? Polar Star Preschool. Okay. The preschool is at Mrs. House. Miss uses, what is it called? Magic. Yeah, Miss is important. I don't know. I think Miss is in Tucson. Kind of what I get. Why do you have two beds? Something kind of scandalous going on here. Anything else you want to say? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, she's an important part of the game. I just haven't able to figure out for what yet. That's a cute little house too. Nothing here. Yeah. Alright, so we're at the hospital. Now the library is where we can save our progress, I think. Oh, I know we can at the drugstore too, but the point overlooking the sea has beautiful scenery. It's over that way. Such a beautiful place. Gets me all choked up. I know this is close to where we, Bush Hospital, the best hospital here in Onett. We put our life in operating on you. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit. So, yeah, I'll kind of go over it. Yeah, I don't think you were in here. So, it has some stuff about Onett Public Library. It says, visit Onett Public Library. They're very friendly. You can learn about the controller function. and you give you your map, which we've already done. We just went to the secret. It did tell you how to get to the secret clubhouse. We got the hat from the secret clubhouse already, so that's good. It tells you a little bit more about the drugstores, have ATMs and telephones. Stuff, they'll sell you stuff. So the whole story here, from what I can understand in this world, so when you go to the police station, so I don't think we've done yet, no one will be very helpful or have anything very interesting to tell you. Just talk to everyone, note what they say. Later, when you return from the giant step, you'll have your hands full at the station, the bakery. When you're running low on energy, visit the bakery. Buy rolls, cookies, sandwiches. They'll refill your energy. So City Hall is important. So if something's up at City Hall and it's not the morale of the workers, for some reason, most of them aren't happy with the mayor. If you try to see the mayor now, you'll be turned away by a police officer. The secretary tells you that you need to have an appointment, but he won't make one for you. You have to come back later. And it tells you can stay at Hotel Onett if you're low on energy for $35. I got like $10. I'm kind of broke. Then there's the viewfront property for $7,500. Lord knows I ain't even close to buying that. So it says gossip around town. It says there's a tough guy at the arcade who calls the shots with the gang around town, the Sharks. As you walk around town, the boys in black, which I think we've kind of run across them once, and they kicked our butt pretty good. They'll pick on you. Keep a wide berth unless you're trying to build your experience level. When you are building experience, take them on. After you're thoroughly checked out the town, which is kind of where we're at, and you're fully stocked on with supplies, head for the arcade. It's a state-of-the-art fun palace. Is a two-story facility packed with the latest arcade games. Downstairs, you'll have to fight a couple of sharks who don't like strangers trotting on their turf. In the yard behind the arcade, you'll find Frank, the tough leader of the Sharks. When you talk to him, the fight will begin, and when you think the fight is over, think again. Frank is backed up by Frankenstein, a mechanical robot, and you'll have to defeat him to tame the Sharks. And then from there, after you defeat Frank at the arcade, go to the mayor's office. This time his secretary will greet you warmly and invite you upstairs to meet the mayor. He'll be so grateful for taking care of those sharks that he'll give you a key to the little cabin north of the woods. That's in that giant step area. And then let's see, once you go there, it's key to the little cabin. The cabin is a mess because the sharks destroyed it. It's still a mess, but that doesn't matter. You're only going to walk through it and not stay there. More about watching for tiny enemies. And then from there, you got to go to the shining spot. There's the soundstone and stuff that I haven't even read yet. But we got to defeat all these people at the arcade. That's kind of the next thing, from what I could tell. And there's the bad guys at the arcade. Yeah, these are the ones we gotta kind of skate punk. Let's just auto fire here, I guess. Yeah, that is not going well. As you see, we lose all our HP. So that's just kind of where I'm stuck at this. Like, oh, there you go. And that's that's that. Sure. And it puts us right back here where we started. So there you go. I'm probably going to have to go back. We got $5 down. Jeez. Can't find nothing. We need to talk to... Alright, let's go back here. I think we can go back and get our cap now. Alright, so this is how we go to the secret clubhouse. We've already kind of talked to them. But do we already have our hat? Maybe it did save it. Oh, okay. We do have that. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, we don't even have enough to stay at the hotel. Well, let's see. Is there a phone in here too? Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot we can do with it here and now. Hi. Come back in the year 2001. Okay, cool. Sure. Hello. Well, thank you. Yeah, we were talking to you. Alright. How easy is it to get back to our house to talk to Dad? Can we just... It's not that... Okay, not that far. We could do our save state here. Let's talk to good old Mom. We haven't talked to Mom. You're back. Eat some Italia, scoot up to bed. Alright, I could probably use a good night. Hey, sister. Oh, it's my line now. Oops. What do you want me to do? Yeah. Hey, welcome Raiding Tacos. Yeah, I need someone like an expert who can kind of like guide me through like this. That like, I kind of know the gist of it, what it wants me to do here. We got our fancy guide here. What it says we're supposed to do is we got to fight the bad guys at the arcade, and then once we go there, we go back to City Hall, and then they give us the key to the cabins, and then from there. Then we go after the cabins. I think we gotta go back to the police station? I don't know. Alright, so let's get our save state here. We do that. We know that by talking Dad. Alright, got $21. Good, good. $51 in the bank, thank you. Let's record. Yep, all done. Alright. Thank you. And I did read in the lore, and they said that they don't. No one. It's never been recorded that like the mom and dad are divorced. It's just they think this is kind of part of like a Japanese culture, which is about like work ethics, and often in Japanese culture, I guess the dad will be like, especially if he's like a big like executive, he will stay at the office for extended period of time, like be away and be at the office, so almost like they're like he's like sleeping at the office or something. I don't know, or maybe at a hotel or something. I don't know, but like executives in Japan, male executives are apparently away from the home for extended periods of time, and that's what it's suspected was just really what that is about. It's never reconfirmed, and not really that they said either way, but that was easy enough. But that's kind of the gist of what it sounds like, is that they there's no lore, as Mad Pat would say regarding that. Although he has enough of his, he's like has this whole theories about this Ness character and how it's connected to FNAF and all the other things. If you watch the game theory, you know more about that than I do. But yeah, we always still have. Wait, why do I have $5? Oh, that's right. Okay. If I want more, I got to go to the ATM. Okay. Almost forgot about that. Okay, cool. Don't run me over. Let's just do enough so we have, I guess, for the hotel stay. $4 to my part, cool. Let's see. What? Obviously, we have some pretty expensive stuff. We have a baseball cap. We got that. It's probably worth it. We have the money. I guess getting the crack bat would probably be good. EarthBound is a sequel to a game called... Oh, wow, okay. I mean, I didn't know much about EarthBound, but I never heard of that either. Was it for like Nintendo as well? I can't think. I never heard of that one. So I think it's probably good to get the crack bat. Do you want to like equip it here? Sure. Well, did we get? I'm kind of wondering. Like, it said we have 15. So was that actually was the T-ball like better? Oh, okay, just by PC. Okay. Interesting. That's kind of interesting. I'm going to need to look that one up. So, let's see here. Oh, wow. Okay, so T-ball bat actually was a lot better. Oh, shoot. Oh, well. Yeah. We got kind of screwed on it. Well, we have enough. Let's just get that one back. I guess we have the good bat, so. Let's get the. And I think we want the yo-yo too at some point, but we need to get some more money here. You want to equip it? Sure. Okay. Do you need anything else? Sure, whatever. Alright, so that's about all we're going to be able to do. Let's see, can we get more? Let's get a save state here. Let's continue. So hotel. I don't even know where is the police station now. Hey, we won that one. All right. Well, that's good. All right, we're in the bakery. Ooh, nice. Seems like every bakery has been making lucky sandwiches these days. They're kind of like fortune cookies, stuff you can win stuff. Oh yeah, that's a sandwich. Okay, maybe it's not like a fortune cookie. Anyway, the best thing that could happen is recover PP. I just wish I knew what PP was. I'm not even gonna go there. I like cottage cheese on bread. I'd go with that. I mean, I wouldn't. That doesn't sound half bad. It's not this. I want to tell you the story of the creature from the vegetable soup, but I won't because I don't want to bother you with the story. That has nothing to do with your adventure. If I keep talking about unrelated stuff, you might start ignoring important messages. It's important for you to talk to people. Also, a person might give you a different message, depending on when you speak to them. Okay. Do not have enough for a lucky sandwich. Yeah, we need money. Yeesh. Okay, I mean, I got a bunch of cookies. I need money from dear old dad here. Okay, police station. This is... Okay, so police stations are down here, so... yeah, we can go in here. I'd rather be working as a parking meter cop. It's just been too busy lately. I'm sick of it. Okay. Man, I am steamed. Don't even try talking to me. Can I talk to this dude over here? The townspeople are in a state of confusion. At times like this, riots break out or people start acting wild. So we police are being ultra cautious. Okay. I'm not really one of the gang. I'm a cop, even if I don't look like it. Okay. This is a jail. You guys have no business being here. Hey, I'm in here. Go and find another can. Huh? I was just joking. Funny dude. Where's this going? Completely empty room. That's a little odd. Okay, that's about all. What did it say here about the police station? Alright, when you first visit the police station, no one will be very helpful or have anything very interesting to tell you. Just talk to everyone, note what they say. Later, when you return from the giant step, you'll have your hands full at the station. Alright. Something's up at City Hall. We gotta get to City Hall. And it's not the morale of the workers. For some reason, most of them aren't happy with the mayor. If you try to see the mayor now, you'll be turned away by a police officer. Secretary tells you that you need to have an appointment, but she won't make one for you. You'll have to come back. And you have, after you defeat those guys at the arcades, then that's when you see the mayor. Who's there? It's creepy in here. What, you won't answer? They're not very friendly in this. Oh, there we go. I see someone's gonna... I wonder if EarthBound has been released yet. I don't know. As I tell you, I think it is. Oops. The people of Onett are proud of B.H. Perkle. The mayor is proud of the people of Onett. Aw. Sounds like a good mayor. Don't wander this far away from town. Fresh breeze movement. What the heck? I don't know.
some of those birds. I think it's good if you could... Oh. It's good if you can sneak up on the birds. That's advantage, I guess. I was going to try and sneak up on them, but... Yay, we won. They always cook... All the cookies, they all just give you cookies. I don't know. They got so many cookies in there. The stupid dog over there. Alright. Guess we're fighting the dog. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Kicking some butt there. Where is the city hall again now? Oh, I'll be back. Gotta be back here somewhere. The police. Bakery. Well, let's try. It was me. It was you. You beat up my buddy, didn't you? You better just beat it. Uh-oh. I have a feeling this is not going to go good. You never know. It'd be nice if we can get to the big freight boss today. That would be pretty awesome if we could at least get there. Hey, we won. We won that though. We're low on HP though, unfortunately. Hey, we got a hamburger. We cannot carry any more stuff. Do you want to throw something away? Sure. We got 80 million cookies. We can get rid of. So you want to throw away the cookies? Sure. I took the hamburger because I think it's probably better. Ooh, we got level 5. I think is that good? Level 5, right? Okay. Offense went up by 2. Vitality went up by 1. IQ went up by 1. Holy cow! Maximum HP went up by 13. Maximum PP. I have such a kid laughing at that. Went up by 5. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Can we play these games? Well, where is Frank? Can I talk to Frank? Oh, but he's in that room. Do you want to become a member? Ooh, should become a member. I highly come back after you finish EarthBound. Okay. Oh, maybe I should have told him. All right. All right, is this Frank? Oh, that's gotta be Frank. Uh-oh. Not gonna be good, folks. Oh, there's a robot friend up there. Alright, can we beat Frank? Of course, notice I only have 4 HPs here, so it's probably not a good thing, but... Sad trombone moment. We gave it a good shot. All right, so before we do that, we'll have to save our progress. Let's see. What do we have as far as our equipment goes here? All right, so we have Mr. Baseball. We have the T-ball bat. That's the better one. All right. Okay, yeah. So we're basically starting here again. We do. Okay, so we still have that. All right, so that's good. We have the cap that we want to have. All right, let's see if Dad will give us some money. Ooh, $62. Dang. All right. Sweet. Oh, let's record that, baby. All right. All right. Continue. All right. So let's. We got some decent money. Let's see what we can equip here from the. No, actually, let's go to the drugstore first. Let's see. All right, let's see. Do we want to? Oh, we have to get some. I don't know. Does this even say what the yo-yo's for? But yeah, I looked at the introduction pages here real quick. Don't know if it tells you too much what. Yeah, it just tells you on some of the food and stuff you can get. Alright, let's equip. I don't have anything in there. Oh, they have a cold remedy. Oh, that's just... Do you want to sell? No, that's alright. Yeah, it's okay. Thanks a bunch. So it's still better to have that bat, I guess. I don't know. Alright. So try to head back to the arcade. What the heck is that thing? The magic butterfly made wing flags. Okay, cool. I'm making little jokes there. Yeah, I want to move the Tucson as well. I just can't seem to figure out how to do that. We have to go. I know those sandwiches are good to get. We don't have really. I have to get back to the 810 if I want any of that. Yes, that's me. Have we been in the hotel yet? Let's see. What I wanted. Let's see here. I think what we can do. Let's see. So we have enough for a one night stay here. Oh yeah. Alright, so we're all refreshed. I guess that's good. Here's your free copy of the morning newspaper. Here's today's headlines in the Onett Times. Road to Tucson still closed. Nope. No duh. Got some people to talk to here. I've seen you around lately. Seen you around a lot lately. Do you actually think you can just come up and talk to me anytime you want? Yes, I do. Alright, so we have a fresh day. We need to get our checkpoint here now, I think. Let's just talk to okay, the hotel we can talk to Dad for free. It doesn't cost us $1. Sit your dad. And he still doesn't want to give me money, unfortunately. Alright, so I think we'll try the arcade one more time for the heck of it. If we could defeat those two guys, maybe do a save state there before we go to Frank. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to wrap it up. Might play another, like I said, I might play some other, I mentioned in the beginning, I might play another SNES. Where the heck is the art? Now I can't find the stupid arcade. Oh, it must be over here in the left. Yeah, there we go. Oh, all the bad guys. And we died. No, we did our save state. Maybe we could sneak past them. Yeah, this is where I'm at, guys. I don't know, man. Like, I can't even get past this first world. I wanted to try for you guys, though. It's been a little while. I looked at it was about a month since the last EarthBound live stream, so. There we go. Oh, looks like we already defeated this. Okay, cool. So we can go straight to Frank, I guess, from here. Okay. So it's saving some things, but... We try it. So we had 60 HPs and $1. Alright, one more try, Frank. See if we can do this. Wish me luck, guys. got him. We still got his. All right, 50x. We're not done yet. This is Frankenstein Mark II. All right, his robot guy, which I think is going to kick our butt here. Considering we got like 5 HP left. Oh, boo. Well, let's see. If we do a continue state, though, will we have a full HP? And did we officially beat Frank this time? I'm kind of curious. Alright, okay, so we're back at 60. Now what I want to see is if we're done, we have to try and beat Frank anymore. Now just his robot buddy. These stupid idiots, though. And we're dead. Oh, that wasn't quite the plan. Let's see if I can maybe sneak around or something there. Okay, we got our full 60 HP. Oh, Frank's still in there. Lovely. Alright, we snuck in one more time here to try and beat Frank. And his robot guy. Guess we can't skip. Oh, okay, so now we're just... You really think you can beat Frankie's Frankenstein Mark II? Aren't you overconfident? Sure. At least I got the full 60 HP, but we'll see. And yeah, I just kind of do the auto fight because I really don't know, like, if there's a strategy to do this outside of it. Alright. Down 20. And 1 HP left. Holy crap. Yay, we did it with 1 HP. Oh my god. Oh man, 76 experience points. Alright. We got to level 6. Yeah, this is going to be my save state, folks. Offense went up by 2. Guts went up by 1. Maximum HP went up by 1. I think our next step here is we got to go back to those caves. I got to read up a little bit more on that, though. This is my first defeat. Fail-proof Frank is now just Failure Frank. I know you've been asking around, so I'll tell you about Giant Step. That's where we got to go. It seems to be quite a powerful spot. Some kind of special power is stored there. That allows certain people to perform wondrous feats. However, a monster sucked up all the energy at that spot. It's difficult to get the Giant Step, that's all I know. I suggest you collect more information on your own. The entrance to the path leading to Giant Step is behind the touring entertainer's shack. Urkel, the mayor of Onett, has a key, so that's going to be the next thing. You got to go to City Hall. You become stronger than Wayne. You become stronger than I. Your adventure is just beginning. I've already worn out. I don't want to deal with you dudes anymore. I want to get back to the library here. Or the hotel. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's talk to Dad. See if he'll give us some money. $96. Sweet. Take away what you spent, you should now have $113 in the bank. And there's probably some more stuff we got to quit, but I think this is going to wrap it up. We got farther than I think. We have not defeated Onett, but we've defeated Frank. He was our big step in here, so we're doing pretty good. Next, EXP to get to the next level 186. Okay. Record. Oh, definitely record here. All done. Your dear old dad was also hitting hay for the night. I have created a record of your adventure to this point, thank goodness. And end this baby. Woo! We're a great team, aren't we? Well, you should turn the power off instead of just pressing reset. Alright. I can do that. Alright, well, not bad. Yeah, I don't know why my Roku now looks like it's got like animations. It's really odd. Like, check this out, guys. Like, yeah, I just turned this on today. I haven't been on here in a while. Well, okay, now it went back to this, but I don't know if it was like an Easter thing. Now it looks normal, but they did. Yeah, this looks a little different. I want to look here. Let's turn this on for this one. I don't know if you're still. There was someone mentioning a game for me to try, and I didn't know if it was this one or Super Nintendo. Yeah, I don't think it's on that one. Let's look over Super Nintendo right now. Yeah. I don't remember what it was now. Someone, I think someone had mentioned this to me to do the Try Contra. I think that was someone. I don't know if this is Contra 3, so I don't know if that's what they had mentioned or not. But someone mentioned me to try Contra. I don't know. But we should do one more. You know what? What the heck? I am going to just wrap it up with a round of Super Mario Kart because why not? That's a lot of... This is a lot of thinking, guys. I'm very happy where we got with that, though. But let's wrap it up with Mario Kart here. Let's do a round. I don't remember what I did the last time I did a little live stream on this. Of course, we're going to be Yoshi. Alright, have a good night, Raining Tacos. Hope you enjoy your evening. Alright, well, we got the mushroom flower. Let's go Star Cup, I guess. So yeah, as far as updates, as far as what's going on, I don't know if anyone's still in the live stream right now, but we picked up a new puppy tonight. You can see her in my community post. So that's a thing that happened. Got our new sheepdog. Well, she's partial sheepdog. Still a little shy and timid. She was a stray, believe it or not, and then she got into the foster group, and so we actually found her. We were really looking, but I was just kind of seeing what possible sheepdog breeders might be in the area, because we picked up both our last two out of state. And I got like I was kind of doing the Googling thing, and I got kind of a link for it. Said like sheepdog available in Twin Lakes, which is the. Now I've done a couple of videos now. Actually, I think I have some new content coming up from the grocery store up there. But yeah, Twin Lakes is just like 20 minutes, like just over the border in Wisconsin from me. I'm like, what the heck? Like, I didn't know any like sheepdog farms or whatever, but no, it's a rescue place. It's a rescue place up there. That they, pick up these strays and stuff. Our dog that we now have was a stray in Kentucky, and I don't know how she got up to Twin Lakes, but they got her, and the foster mom didn't live in Twin Lakes. The foster mom is closer to Chicago. So we had to drive down, into Cook County to pick her up. But it runs through this organization in Twin Lakes, and yeah, so she is not a purebred, but she's a little timid. Like I said, they didn't know exactly what her history. She likes to be outside. So it's been a little challenging to get her to come inside. She kind of has that stray sort of mentality that you sometimes find with like cats and stuff that don't want to come inside. So we gotta kind of you gotta kind of push her to go inside when she is out. She's gonna have some training to do, and she's a little shy. We don't know if she was abused by any humans in the past, or she's like our other sheepdog. She is very, very friendly towards the kids and everything. She's just a little shy, a little timid. She's great with our younger dog that we have. They've been playing and getting along well. But sheepdogs are very temperament, and they did notice too that the foster mom actually had other fosters, and they were all getting along really well. So I think it's going to be good. She's just still a little nervous and everything, and it's a new place. And like I said, she just got a couple of little habits that we got to work on. And she is not a puppy. She's a little. They don't know her exact age, but she's around a year old, best they can tell. So we'll have to figure out what her official birthday. We don't have an official birthday for her. We knew the official birthday of our last two, but Easy peasy. So yeah, look for some community posts. I've already taken. Well, I take the other one for a walk all the time. I already took her for a walk. She, like I said, she really likes being outside, so she's very easy to take for a walk, and she doesn't pull or anything like that. She's very, very quiet. I expect that will change as she gets a little bit more used to everything too. But she's like, I've only heard her bark like a couple times so far. But she does like her walks. They told us that, so I did take her around the block. It did start raining. I don't know what it's doing now, but it started pouring. So they both got a very quick walk around the block. No river walks or anything yet. This one definitely, once I get her accustomed to everything, like I said, we got to work with these habits and this sort of her thing about wanting to, like, not want to go inside and stuff. We got to work on that. But I think she, unlike my younger one, although my younger one is now technically the older one, because my older one, what was my youngest one was definitely like 2, so she's definitely a little bit younger. So I don't know exactly how much, but I think she will be fine with the Riverwalk. She might be a little timid to people, but she's not gonna. I don't see her like barking at anyone or being mean or possessive, aggressive, or whatever. Kind of like her. We're working with the other one, but yeah, eventually, right now we're just getting her accustomed to everything, getting her accustomed to our yard and everything. And like I said, yeah, mostly just sticking around the neighborhood with her, but for a little while. But I think eventually she will be good to kind of go in the river walk, and she'll be okay if she meets people. But that's going to be a little while. That's going to be months down the road before I start going anywhere near that. But eventually, I think she will be good. She's good. So yeah, like I said, it wasn't like I said. I really didn't plan to get like another purebred because the farms are so expensive, and I just don't have that money right now. But she was a very rare foster. She's not a purebred. She's mixed with poodle, so she's basically a sheepadoodle. I don't know if that's even a thing technically, but she's part sheepdog, part poodle, and she does look a lot like our oldest that just passed away. She's actually got a little bit more dark in her head and her body than our oldest did. Our youngest was not former youngest. She's very unique with the all white head. I got some pictures and shorts of her out there, but she's very unique like that. Usually they have some black on the head, but she's a little bit darker. But that face is awful like her one that passed, which is kind of good, kind of bad because they're definitely kind of does remind you of the one that passed, and it's our kids were still a little bit, sort of kind of back and forth, but I think once they saw her, they knew that yeah, this was kind of a thing that was kind of meant to be. The fact that she was a foster, and we could still afford it, the price, because the farms will can run you anywhere between 1,000 and 2,000 basically. And our youngest was really was definitely on the higher end of that range. Uh, but we got her a couple of years ago. And, yeah, I've mentioned it to people before. They've talked to me about why you go to these are not puppy mills. These are farms that they breed these sheepdogs, and they have all their papers, the AKC stuff or whatever you want to call it, that confirm that they're purebred and all that. And these aren't like puppy mills or anything, but I've told people it's very rare that you find a sheepdog in a shelter type deal, and this is just one very unique situation. It came really, yeah, I kind of found my accent right after. Um, like maybe it was probably less than a week after our oldest had passed that I ran across that listing, and we did kind of sit on it for a couple days. not 100% sure if we wanted to jump the gun on or not, but ultimately we did decide to go see her. You know, we saw some family today in the morning, and then after that we drove down to where the foster mom was located, and a lot of driving today with the our quote unquote new SUV. Not quite road trip, you know, thing, but we were all in the Chicagoland area today, but a lot of family time, which was kind of nice. It's been pretty rare so far that we, oh god, that's nice stuff like that. That we actually kind of are together as a family, all four of us, you know. Well, we kind of stunk at that. Retry it. So yeah, that's the story. I'll keep an eye out. I'm sure I'm gonna have, you know, her in future videos. I'm not doing a lot of Riverwalk videos these days, but you know, she'll be in some shorts and stuff too. So community posts, I'll post some pictures. I already have, you know, a few pictures up already, but you know, it was a very short time. It is kind of one of those things, you know. You kind of, at least it kind of felt to us like our youngest was kind of, she wasn't as active. She wasn't as, you know, just her normal quiet self. Like she could tell that she was kind of missing having someone, having a friend, you know. And it was just kind of one of those things like, well, it's one of those things that's never gonna get easier, you know. Like, yeah, you could wait a year, you're still gonna miss, you know, your last puppy, you know. So sometimes it's best just to jump into it. And like I said, it was because it was a foster situation. It was a lot more affordable. I was not ready to go back. We had a couple places we were looking at. You know, the place where we got my youngest is really nice. It's in Wisconsin, but it is definitely on the pricey side. I wasn't ready to do that this year. And then yeah, this was a lot more affordable. So I got just very lucky with everything. You know, and, we're the second place, so we're first. Yeah, thank you guys for joining. I got farther than I was expecting in EarthBound, so that's good. I will try to do it sooner than a month. I mean, I know that at the pace we're going, I'm probably going to be playing that game for the next 10 years. I need to like find one of those professional streamers that I met at Midwest Gaming Classic, see if they can kind of figure out. But honestly, I don't know if there's a way to speedrun that game. Like, you know, the Thumb Tacos that I follow, I mean, he like, you know, he's been able to do all their like speed runs and stuff with the Mario games or whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't think EarthBound is one you can speed run. I'm sure there's much quicker ways to get through it. You know, people know exactly what you got to pick up, what food you got to get. I'm still surprised, honestly, that we beat Frank already. Honestly, because I don't have much as far as what I'm equipped with and stuff, but somehow we did it. All right, next world. Final. I don't know if we're first or second. As far as our total ranking, I haven't really been following that, so we'll see. This should be a fairly easy level for us. We don't do anything too stupid to screw it up. Like that. I might try to do another live stream this week. Definitely stay tuned on that. I don't know. I don't have any particular plans right now. I wanted to do Sonic stuff. We did that in the last one, I believe. I finally got to EarthBound. I know because you guys are some of y'all were asking about EarthBound, so that was part 3. Yeah, we were successful. We didn't get out of town, but I do need to read more to go into about what it's exactly what's supposed to do with those cabins. I had everything printed out about the cabins and everything, what we got to do up there. I just haven't really read it too. The next step when we do play it, next step is we got to go to the police station, or City Hall. We got to go to City Hall. They're all gonna be great to us, and give us this key. And then we go up to the cabins and figure out there's a whole step of things to do there. And then from there, I don't know. I got to read more because I don't know what exactly. I know we got to go to those cabins up there. We got to get back to the police station at some point. But I don't know exactly what we got to do to get those gates lifted. Something's got to be done to get those gates lifted. Once the gates get, then we can go to Tucson, and then we start the whole next world. I think we meet our character named Miss at that point. But I got it all. I got everything printed out in my guidebook through Tucson. So after we finally get through Tucson, I'm gonna need to print out more pages. But I knew that was going to be a while. And I print this stuff at work, so I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna waste their paper printing out 150 pages or whatever the heck this thing is. So I got the first 39 pages, everything, all the introduction, everything with Onett, everything with Tucson. And when we get closer to actually going through Tucson and finishing it, I'll print out more. But that. Who knows when the heck that at the pace we're going? Who knows when the heck? Speaking of the guy, yeah, I got everything in one of these envelopes here. But yeah, this is the first 39 pages of this thing. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. I did print it black and white, save their color, thing in the printer, but it reads fine. But it's 39 out of 150 pages on this thing. It's crazy. So, putting up on my little desk over here, and we'll deal with that at another time. I want to get back to. I want to do some more stuff on that Game Boy Advance. I want to. I haven't done that Atari Game Station Pro in a while, so I want to get back to playing some of those games. I haven't done any Atari stuff in a while. I want to do some of their shovelware games again. Go back into the Zooming Secretary, try that again. So could be any of those sort of things. So, but yeah, this is gonna wrap it up for tonight. I don't know if anyone is still even around, but thank you guys for watching. We'll watch our little ceremony here. Any of you got any suggestions for me as far as what the heck I should be doing on EarthBound? Feel free to leave them in the comments if you watch this video live stream later. There you go. We got first place. We always do the Yoshi. So we've done all 3. We got all gold now on this thing. So we should see all the golds here. We're all good. Yeah, so we got all the stars, and I guess the 100cc one we gotta do next. That's the one that's a little more challenging. So, all right. Well, it's fun. We made some progress with it. So, oh, you just made it back. All right. Yeah. Well, we actually kind of had fun with it. So, yeah, I had a feeling you might have been away. I'd watch this back after once I end it here. But we did good. So we actually defeated. We got to the arcade. We defeated all their little minions, and then we defeated Frank, and we defeated his robot. So we got our butt kicked a couple times with each one of them, and then we finally got through. So we took 2 times to defeat Frank, and then it took 2 times to beat his robot guy. So we beat his robot guy. We went back to the hotel, called Dad, which put us in a save state again, and then yeah, I think I learned a lot about it. Yeah, I think we did good. It's I'm still learning it out. I have more to read because I got all my guides here. Until I do the next one, EarthBound, I'm going to study up a little bit because our next step, now that we defeated the gang, Frank and his gang, we need to go to City Hall. We have to get the key. And then we go up to the caves or the whatever I forgot what they called that, but whatever those caves are up there at the top of the world of Onett, we have to go there, unlock it, and then I'm not sure what we do from there. Eventually, we have to go back down to the police station to get the gates lifted so we can go to Tucson, which is the next level. So that's kind of the next thing to do, I guess. So yeah, and so we will definitely do a part 4 on that. Don't know what as yet because I want to mix it up a little bit, but yeah, so that's just showing the demos of that. But yeah, we'll definitely do a part 4 on it at some point. I'm not sure what we're going to do the part 4 on it yet. I want to space out. There's a few things I want to do. Oh yeah, from the pictures. Yeah, it looks pretty interesting. I'm going to look into it. I might see if I can get a hold of that eventually at some point. So yeah, no, I like the ones you said. Thank you for sending that, and you know that's good to have those suggestions on that. So yeah, so thank you guys for joining and everything, and I'll keep you guys updated. Yeah, no, definitely. Check back. Once I end, check back to the live stream on the live tab or whatever, and you can kind of see the ending of our of the game where we got. So yeah, we beat Frank and his gang in the arcade, so that's pretty good. We're still not out of Onett yet. Like I said, we got to go up to those caverns and stuff, and then we're getting closer. So we're almost through it. We're getting there close. So yeah, we got some good. I didn't know if we were going to beat Frank today, but we somehow did, even with our experience level. So, and not being that high, so we did good. But yeah, thank you for joining, and we'll see you guys later. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll keep you updated. Hopefully, another live stream this week of something. We'll see. Don't have any super plans yet, but feel free to send suggestions. But there's a few things I want to do some more Atari stuff. I'd like to go back to that Game Boy, play some of the Game Boy stuff. I want to go back to the Atari Game Station Pro. So a few ideas. Maybe that Game Boy Advance that we did, get back into that. I know there's a few things I didn't play when I was showing it off, so I want to maybe get some more into that. That pinball game that I like on there, I kind of want to play that again. So very well see another Game Boy thing coming up soon too. So keep an eye on that. Could be Tuesday. I'm gonna aim for Tuesday night, but we'll see. So kind of keep an eye out. I'll keep you updated too, Tyler. I'll let you know kind of what I'm thinking. We'll see how the schedule goes. But have a good night. We'll talk to you all soon.